Shipt knows that no order is ordinary. When you order produce, Shipt sees the meals and memories you'll produce with it. Not just soap in your cart. It's what washes away the day. Not paint, but strokes of genius. That's why shoppers with Shipt deliver same day and shop the same way you would.
Use code SAVINGS to become a Shipt member for half off only $49 at shipt.com/offer. Terms apply.
Understand that when you choose yourself, everything else is gonna align after. Expect a lot of things in your life to change. Expect to outgrow a lot of people. When you really choose you and you really want to grow and you really want to change your life and you want to do better and you want to level up, you're going to outgrow a lot of people. And that is normal because most of the time you end up realizing that the people that you surround yourself with, they're not all gonna want to grow with you. They're not all gonna want to relate to you. They're not all gonna want to elevate their life. A lot of them, maybe even some of them, they're gonna want to stay stagnant. When you choose yourself, you gotta expect to be lonely. And you're going to be lonely because everyone that you surround yourself with, like your friends, your relatives, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors, they're not going to understand your process. They're not going to want to grow as well. Some people that you are with, they're going to want to stay stuck. They want to stay stagnant. They want to stay in this repetitive cycle. You got to understand that once you shift your mind and you see tunnel vision on your goals and you choose you, and you don't let nobody get in the way of that. You don't let nobody try to stop you. You don't let nobody try to distract you. You're going to outgrow a lot of people because that's what happened to me. I remember when I started my content creation journey, I started outgrowing so many people and I started cutting off so many people from my life. Why? Because I didn't want people that was just watching me, preying on my downfall, not supporting me, just to be watching me, just to be keeping tabs on me, just to be nosy. Like, I don't like people like that. I could feel that energy through the screen. So I just started removing people from my life and I started getting tunnel vision on what I really want. I really want to be a paid content creator. I really want to live a life of financial freedom. I really want to have time with my daughter without working a job that I don't love, that I don't enjoy. And once I started doing that, I started to outgrow people. You know why? Because the people that I had around me till this day, they're still stuck in that same cycle, still playing victim, still making excuses, still complaining. Now, when you're around people that all they want to do is complain, make excuses, play victim, oh, it's me, it's never done. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to take responsibility for their own actions, but they want to blame everybody else. They want to blame the world. They want to blame the government. Get away from those people. Keep your distance. I'm not saying that you can't love them, but what I'm trying to say is that when you really want to go far in life and your goals is really high and your dream is really big, the people that you keep around you and they are very...
There's a reason I trust my shopping list with Shipt. Shoppers with Shipt know that no order is ordinary and come through adding care to my cart. They double-check labels, wouldn't confuse mozzarella for Monterey Jack, and they know what's right. With Shipt, it's never just delivery. It's shopped same day in the same way you would.
Use code SAVINGS to become a Shipt member for half off only $49 at shipt.com/offer. Terms apply.
Very small-minded, they're going to keep you stuck. See, that's one thing why you're going to be alone. Because your friends, your family, the people that you're close to, they're very small-minded. They got that poverty mindset, and being around people like that, you're going to consume the energy of being limited, of thinking poverty, of thinking small. You want to kill your dreams? Tell it to a small-minded person. When you choose you and you focus on what you really want out of life, you really start to outgrow people. And that's just what it is, you guys. Like, that's alignment. It's not a loss. When you level up in your life, right, and you choose to be a better version of yourself, and the people that you are with, even the people that you love, once you outgrow them, they don't fit in your path anymore, you didn't lose them. That's just strictly alignment. The most respected person is the one that has that little cutoff game, the one that can really put themselves first and cut people off, cut distractions off, cut people that do not serve them, that do not align with them. That is a very respected person. Who's not a respected person is someone that has a whole bunch of friends. You know why? Because the person that has a whole bunch of friends, 9 out of times, either they phony, their friends is phony, they have no standards, they have no boundaries. Because I always say this, a friend to all is a friend to none. If you're friends with everybody in the world, you're not a loyal person. Because a loyal person has boundaries, standards, morals, and the list could go on. Don't be mad at the process, because the process is processing. You know, sometimes the universe, God, has to get you away from these people that are keeping you in this repetitive cycle, that are keeping you stuck. Because most of the time, your friends, your family, the people that you grew up with, you guys come from maybe the same background. Maybe I come from almost the same circumstances. They're going to feel some type of way when your life starts to get better. And they're going to feel some type of way like, wow, he did it, she did it. And it's going to remind them of their insecurities, of their uncomfortability, of their laziness. That's why they're going to feel some type of way about you. That's why they're going to be envious about you. But that's fine, because as long as you're growing, as long as you choosing you and doing what it is that you need to do to get to where you want to be, that is the goal. Don't let nobody else stop you. Don't let nobody else limit you. When you choose you, expect to be bored. Like, I'm being for real. Ever since I started my content creation journey, I hang out with 2 to 3 friends the most, but here and there, you know, because I really want to like lock in, focus on myself, not get distracted. You got to expect to be bored. You got to say no to things that is distracting you. You got to say no to the club, say no to the bar, really lock in your future. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to go harder than you are for your own life. No one's going to go chase your goals more than you are for yourself. You got to save yourself. You got to put yourself first. This is the time for you to really lock in. So expect to be bored, but that's okay if you be bored. Remember your why. Remember the vision. Remember why you started doing this in the first place. Me, I get so fucking bored. Like spring break, I was so bored. I was in the house most of the time with my daughter, but I was creating content. By the way, if you made it this far in this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. 4 things: like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, I have a free guide on how to manifest, how to be a millionaire. It's a free journal prompt. It's free. It's a freebie. Go check it out in the link description below. I have to show up because there's been moments I've been distracted so much in my content creation journey, and I don't want to keep being distracted. I want to be at a different place in my life. Imagine you started something, right? And you complaining about where you are and you still in that same place 2 years from now. Like imagine a couple of months, couple of years, you are still in the same place complaining. You're still sad. You're still upset because you chose to give up, or you chose to let everybody, you know, distract you. That's the place I don't ever want to be. And you got to respect yourself to the point where you got to have that lethal cutoff game. You got to cut people off that don't want the best for you. You got to cut people off that do not love you, do not like you, don't support you. People don't want to support you for free. You got to cut them off. Get them away from your energy. Get them away from your circle. You don't need toxicity. You don't need envious people around you. You need good people around you that's going to help you progress, that's going to help you excel, that's going to help you get to the next level, you know. And if you don't really have somebody like that, like there is support groups on social media. I don't watch a lot of TV. I listen to podcasts, I listen to audiobooks, I listen to things that is going to help me grow. It's cool to watch a show, but I cannot be watching TV like entertainment all day, because I want to learn, I want to grow. Choose you, put yourself first. This is a time to actually be selfish, because we're only getting older. The world is getting harder. The economy is getting worse. Everything is getting pricey. So I think this is your time. This is your sign to really lock in. Don't let nobody distract you. You would rather try and keep going for what it is that you really want instead of living a life of regret and misery. Like I see that shit every time in my own family. Like people are really miserable. People are struggling. I don't want that life. I don't want that for y'all. So really lock in and do what you're supposed to do. And I hope this content helps somebody out there. Also, check in the link in description. If you are a beginner content creator and you want to make your first 100 as a small influencer, creator, streamer, whatever, click the link in the description below. I'll see you guys really soon.
Shipt knows that no order is ordinary. When you order produce, Shipt sees the meals and memories you'll produce with it. Not just soap in your cart, it's what washes away the day. Not paint, but strokes of genius. That's why shoppers with Shipt deliver same day and shop the same way you would.
Use code SAVINGS to become a Shipt member for half off, only $49 at shipt.com/offer. Terms apply.